Hey there and welcome. Today I'm going to show you exactly how to use the KEEPFILTERS DAX function in Power BI, even if you're brand new to DAX. With this guide, you'll understand not only how to set up the KEEPFILTERS function, but also why this tool is so useful in building flexible, dynamic reports. By the end of the video, you'll be able to use KEEPFILTERS to make your measures interact better with slicers and filters, making your dashboards way more responsive and insightful. So let's dive right in. First things first, you'll need a DAX formula to get started. I'll put the exact formula you need down in the video description, but remember, you should always make sure that the formula matches the table structure and column names you have in your own Power BI data model. If your columns are named a little differently, just adjust the formula accordingly. Don't worry, this is common. Think of it as customizing a recipe to fit the ingredients in your kitchen. If you want to play along right now, just copy the pattern and tweak it for your data. Alright, now let's create our first measure. Over in Power BI, head to the Data pane and locate the table where your sales data lives. Give that table a right-click and choose New Measure. At this point, you'll want to define a basic measure for total sales. Go ahead and type in the total sales formula. Again, use your actual column and table names. This measure is your starting point. It'll simply add up all your sales and set a foundation for comparisons later on. Next, we're going to create another measure, this time one that uses the KEEPFILTERS function. So again, right-click your table in the Data pane and select New Measure. In the formula bar that appears, enter your KEEPFILTERS formula. Essentially, KEEPFILTERS tells Power BI to respect and maintain any filters like slicers that the user applies, even as DAX logic runs. Imagine it as instructing Power BI not to reset or wipe out the context as you calculate the value. This becomes especially powerful when you want your reports to be truly interactive. With our measures set up, let's display them in a clear way. Over in your report canvas, insert a table visual. Make sure to choose the table visual, not the matrix, because we want straightforward rows and columns for this demo. In the Fields pane, drag the region column into the columns area of your table. Then add your total sales measure and your laptop sales KEEPFILTERS measure as well. This setup will let you compare how each measure responds to filtering side by side. Think of it as setting up an experiment right in your report. Now let's add interactivity. Insert a slicer for region and position it next to your table. This slicer acts like a filter switch, letting you zero in on a specific region as you analyze the data. Here comes the payoff. Try selecting East in your region slicer. Take a moment to watch how the table updates. The total sales measure will update to display all sales for the East region. The magic happens with your laptop sales KEEPFILTERS measure. It updates to show only the laptop sales in the East. Why? Because KEEPFILTERS ensures that the slicer's selection is respected and only the filtered context is considered in your measure. Without the KEEPFILTERS function, that second measure would ignore what you've selected in the slicer, and it would keep showing laptop sales from all regions, totally missing the point of interactivity. So KEEPFILTERS is what lets your users slice and dice the data and get precisely drilled down insights, exactly what makes Power BI so powerful for business analytics. And that's really all there is to it. If you found this tutorial helpful, please hit that like button. And if you have questions or want to see more DAX basics, just drop a comment below. I'd love to help out. And don't forget to subscribe for more Power BI tutorials. Thanks so much for watching and happy analyzing.